They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulldogs offense will take the first swing of the game. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No fair catches here, looking for room. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Marshall's offense will take the field for the first time. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about it. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like, when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside. Get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Marshall will be forced to punt. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A low line drive and short kick. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it just outside the 30-yard line. To throw, it's Stockton. That's reeled in, it's Branch. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Red pass, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. This guy can throw it. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the sticks. It's Turner. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Makes the grab on 3rd. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. To the air, it's Stockton. Makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. They'll go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Dogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off play action on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Turner. Caught. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. Marshall will be forced to punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a little off. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Oh, spins away. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Setting up the screen. Finds the crease at the 20. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Bulldogs line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Turner. Here comes the heat. Quarterback gets the first down. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. All right, guys, let's chat for a minute about Marshall. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year, that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Now, last year, there were long stretches in which the Georgia offense hardly looked like a well-oiled machine. Now the quarterback's transferred, new full-time starter in there. I think it's fair to say, David, that the Dogs need more from the quarterback position this season.
They do need more, but I tell you what, they didn't help him the whole
Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Dogs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Under fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal coming up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Turner. Fires on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. Another punt on the away. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. High the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle. It's dealt. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 2nd down coming up. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Norton. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They boot it away. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Marshall quick to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Norton. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hunt is on its way. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The give out of the gun. Spins away from the defense. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds the tight end.
And, man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 31 over the Groupers. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Moving out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna run it, it's Allen. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The thundering herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Turner. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Harmon. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Now on the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to run, it's McCray. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Bulldogs are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down.
More of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in Game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Goes to the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. He'll pull it down and run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Turner. They're setting up the screen. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Marshall will be forced to punt. A low line drive and not his best work. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. On the move, it's McCray. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And the Dogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Unloads quickly. Oh, he's getting into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Looking to throw it, Stockton. Dumps it off in the flats. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. He splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. A lot of we ares inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 21 over Nevada. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw, it's Turner. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Dogs haven't just been hungry. They've been famished. They have just eaten up this offense all day.
Everything they've tried to do hasn't worked. This defense, not only are they well organized, not only are they talented, they're well coached. They listen. They play so hard. They don't give you a thing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's up. There he goes down the right side. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This
really worries head coaches coming into week one is you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Turner. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Grab near the marker. It's McCray. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Marshall will be forced to punt.
Number 93.
Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Defense has to stay out of that neutral zone. It's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
They'll send the tight end in motion. On third down, going up top. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big third down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. Now a big decision coming up on fourth down.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Going right to work up top. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. The quick out. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, getting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. To the ground with the back. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on fourth down.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down. One more play to pad the stats. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And after this short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on. You can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes, but no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.